So it's episode 3, a little update on what is going on. So over the course of the past couple days, we've lost pretty much all the chicks. Let me give you a little context into what happened when I went and talked to Price's Country Store. Well, the first time I went up there after we lost the first 13 chickens, I went up there. They gave me the number to the hatchery. I called them. Hatchery said I had to go through Prices because that's who I bought them from. Well, told them that, and they kept questioning me like, did you do this? Did you make sure that this was done? And I understand you want to make sure that I did everything right, but the problem is all last year they're who I bought my chickens from. I know what I'm doing. Now, it wasn't the same lady that I had dealt with before all last year ordered my chicks, so I still understood. But she asked me to go throughout the rest of the weekend, and we'll see what happens. There was a bunch of those meat birds came in, and someone else had gotten some as well, and they hadn't heard anything from them. So I said, okay. Well, got up Saturday morning. Pretty much all of them were dead. So I went back up there, told them. And they just kind of gave me the runaround. As a business, I understand you need to make money, but you also need to make your customer happy. I'm not going up there complaining that I lost 2. I lost all 30 of my birds pretty much, and I'm asking you to make it right. Well, they told me, well, it's going to be a couple weeks before we can order some more in. We have to get through these before we can do that. I said, well, just give me a refund. They only refunded me half my money because they said the chicks were healthy when they left here, and they were healthy when they were here, and they were healthy when they left here. So of course they were only a day old. So little context behind that, but there are still a couple left.
All but 5.
5 live. I'd be surprised.
Zoe's been in here keeping these little babies good. She does understand that they are meat birds, so we want to be keeping them, but we still want to make sure that they're happy and healthy. You can tell that they're moving around a lot better, eating. Yep. Happy peeps. So I am still just keeping the light on them. I didn't put the brooder plate back in there just because, I don't know, that's just easier right now for them. So, but one thing I do want to work on, we're going to work on today, is that water. It's basically just sitting on a brick or block, and I want to make one of those little platforms underneath it, made out of the hardwood cloth. That way, when they go up on it, they're not going to start scratching the shavings and stuff on it. Be easier for them to get water and everything. So let's get going. So although we only have 5 left, we're still going at it. We're still going to do it. Unfortunately, we will not be selling those 5. Those will be for us, for my family and our freedom. But that doesn't change the reason for this series, though. The point is, raise poultry until we get to where we sell our first package to a customer. I still got some stuff, still got some things up my sleeves, so we're going to keep on trucking, okay? We're going to take those 5 all the way. We're going to do what we got to do. Ow! I just poked myself and that hurt. Though we may be down, we are not out. For the chicks to step on it, obviously I want it big enough for this to fit on, but I also want it big enough for the chicks to be able to step on it and get to it. So
Honestly, I think probably make it 18 by 18. That'll give them enough room all the way around. I'm just glad they're doing, at least these are doing alright. Your food's right here. Your food is right there. Right there it is. There you go. Alright, so I'm going to make this little water thing the most simple way possible. A lot of people use wood, make a frame. I'm going to use PVC. Because it ain't got to be super sturdy. They're chicks. They're just walking on it. Okay? You hang out there. Let's measure. What clip stuff?
Impressive.
Impressive. Nice. Nice. What is that?
Mom and Zoe got it for me from the store.
Oh, they did?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm just going to squeeze these together. I'm not going to glue them. There's really no point in gluing them. The reason I'm not gluing them is because I'm actually, when I put this on,
I know.
I'm going to zip tie it, it's going to hold it all together. So.
Oh, you don't have to get a good time because I got it all covered.
You do what? Can you get that black, where's that black dead blow hammer? The shaky hammer.
1 second.
Oh, thanks for the zip tie.
It was in the chicks. It was with the chicks.
Yeah, I did see it earlier. I sure did. But good looking out, pal. Okay, so here we go. Just that simple. The wire bends over the edge so they don't get caught on it. The water will sit on here. And if anything goes wrong, it might be used as a raft and we can float down the river. Stupid. Tell you what, let's move this down. We might need to adjust that, might get too hot. Bullets. Wham bam. Whammy. Whammy. Okay, very simple application. Screw. Light. Took the little clipper thing off.
is hanging on by here. And then I did basically like what I used to do in the chicken tractor, and I have this hook on it so that way I can adjust it up and down as needed so they don't get too hot. But then also moved it a little bit further away from the water, that way the water doesn't get, you know, hot either, but still close enough to the food where they're warmth and getting fed.